Okay, did John Ramsey have anything to do with Jonbenet's death? This is the father of Jonbenet. If you don't know the sad story, just search on YouTube Jonbenet and you'll find it. He'd put her to sleep that night. He'd put her to bed, like good fathers do. Power. I think that's the power of his love. Power of his love. He loved her beyond measure. She was just his little angel. Fertility. He could see her growing into a beautiful woman and leading a beautiful and fulfilled life. There's absolutely no malicious intent, no malicious feelings, no malicious, no negative, no disgusting, ugly intentions or feelings towards his daughter whatsoever. And the beauty, he saw how beautiful she was. In his eyes, she was his world, she was his everything. Oh, and he just wanted her to grow old, have a beautiful life, get married, have children. That's the fertility. Grow old with faithful companions. That's the dog. That was his hope for his daughter, and he was so proud of the life that she was creating for herself, together with her mother, because her mother took her to these beauty pageants. Absolutely beautiful energy here, just full of love and kindness. Boundaries. He wasn't into the pageants as much as Patty was. Patsy, and John wanted to protect his daughter more. He wasn't that keen on the pageants, but his wife had gone through the pageant scene, and I'm just getting here that he wanted Jonbenet to have more of a what could you call it, a balanced life. To prepare her for the future, to prepare her for her own, just some time running around outside, being a tomboy, balanced with it. And he was so grateful to have her in his life. There was no, absolutely, oh, and she was a strong-willed child, and he didn't mind that. He liked that. He liked that about her. That reminded him of his wife. Mother and child reminded him of his wife. And he could see how the daughter was very similar to his wife. No, absolutely nothing in here at all. She was the joy of his life, the apple of his eye. No way. John Ramsey had absolutely nothing to do with it. And later on, years later, the police confessed that they had DNA of an unidentified male DNA. But they said that didn't mean that the father could not have had a hand in it. No, not at all. Nothing at all. And he was heartbroken when she was taken from him. He didn't know if he could survive it. Wealth. That card says wealth. There'd been an article in the newspaper about he got some special contract or bonus or something, and he always regretted afterwards putting that in the paper because he felt partly responsible for her death because the ransom note mentioned the amount of money that the contract was for or that his bonus was for, and he wondered if he had, instead of putting up boundaries and protecting her, like this card says, whether that newspaper article had put her in danger. So that's the only guilt that he had, was he felt bad, and he wondered if that might have caused the thing to happen. But I don't think so. I don't think it caused it to happen at all. He's absolutely guiltless, blameless, and he has worked tirelessly to try and find out who the murderer was, and he's still continuing to do that. He's still pressing for the unknown male DNA to be tested, and he wouldn't be doing that if he was the killer. He just wants his beautiful daughter to rest in peace. Please like if you do, and subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. Even just an emoji really helps the YouTube algorithm. And I'm getting that Christmas is a very difficult time for him, because it just reminds him of the nightmare and the possibilities of what might have been. And I'm getting that he probably dreams about her being safe and sound, and then when he wakes up in the morning he realizes she's gone. May the angels walk with you now and always.